Can your hobo ass get away with this? Let's talk about it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So today I figured we'd talk a little YouTuber life. Is the GoPro enough, really? Could we get away with it? Or any little action cam, a smartphone? Do we need quality? All I need is to guarantee that the corner sharpness is sharp enough and doesn't distort my head in any strange manner. And then I'm pretty happy. So I've had this GoPro 9 for a couple weeks now. Thank you, Ian Corzine, everybody's favorite YouTube lawyer, for sending it over. He got a free Amazon gift or something like that, but he still shipped it to me, paid his good-earned lawyer money, which they don't make much, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. But he was generous, and I've been having fun with it. It does freeze every single time I want to use it, but I haven't lost any files, and that's exciting. That's good times. And it's been a blessing. Really, these hyperlapses on the scooter, like, so fun. Like, I miss having it. If it wasn't for the fear of losing my files, I'd say 100% go with this thing over a Sony. You don't need a Sony, all you kind of do when it's got the Voidy 1.2. Stacy, I'm looking through the viewfinder. Turn around. I took a picture of your bum. I'll see myself into prison. Oops. Get out of my shot, A7 III. You're no longer needed here. You're just decoration in the background. So the fear. Other than that, fun times. I actually interviewed the GoPro executive the other day. It was a good interview. It was very revealing. Nick Woodman, what an honor. Thank you for meeting me today. So the GoPro 9, just how exciting is this? What new features are in that thing? Hey man. Hey, are you gonna answer the question? What's in there? Sorry man, my mind was elsewhere. I just got off the waves. I was just surfing. You know what I mean? This GoPro helps you surf. Helps you surf hard. Alright. So, like, what helps surf? Is it the stabilization? You got new stab in there? You wouldn't believe the stab we put in here. It's so stable. It reminds me of when I was on the ocean on my surfboard. I was just on the waves and it's like, oh, it's so rocky, but I feel so stable in here, in my heart. So I just surfed and asked my executives if we could put that in the camera. They did it. So what role do you play in the making of the GoPro camera? Was it just your idea, or do you know the technical inner workings of the camera? Can you make stuff? I've made things. I made the latch, and the had hooks right under there. It's not about book smarts. It's about having an idea. Right in there. And you see it. You see it happen in your mind first, then the heart, and then you make a video. There's a lot of reports though, your GoPro's crashing a lot and freezing. People have to yank the battery. That latch actually hurts to open. Any addressings of those matters? Some of the best lessons I ever learned in my life was when I came crashing down on the waves, out on the beach where I belong. And I just want to instill that in my fans. Just let them know they can crash and overcome it. Just yank that battery of life. You start again. You get back up. Doesn't matter what happened. I believe in you. You're gonna do it. I lost my wedding footage. What's the lesson there? I have a feeling we'll be seeing Nick Woodman again. So if you have any questions for him, release them down below and maybe I'll release the full interview or do another one at the beach. Now when it comes to image quality, I gotta say, if we were to look at something better, yeah, it's better. It's a little better, a lot better. But do you need it? I might do a full A7S III verse GoPro video, so let's stop all that. That was 1080p though. Take that. I threw a curveball. I 100% guarantee you could start a successful as hell YouTube channel with just a GoPro 4. That would be better than this. You would have external audio. Why did they move back in life? That's one of your questions, I bet, down below. They used to have a mic jack in the thing. It's like, oh, let's take that out and make a giant thing bigger than the GoPro itself for audio. What the hell was that? How does the audio sound? Did I nail the white balance? It jumps in like leaps of 500 kelvins. So we're at 4450 kelvins here on the light path. And 4000 there. There's no reason why that would fit. Are there lens flares? Are those blocks on my screen or yours? Are they washing my head? Is this good content? It's not. We're also in the super view with stabilization off, so it's the full sensor. Did that help? It's just the arm that gets so big. Your tiny head, giant arm. What the hell is this? What the hell is my show? If you were a weightlifter, an arm wrestling tutorial channel, you could do it. You could do it hard on the GoPro. I will say this, there's almost too much pressure sometimes using something better. It's like all the pressure leaves when you use the GoPro. It's like you just got this little thing, you're waving it around at night in the bedroom. Tiny thing, you're waving it. Whereas when you have this, it's like, you better have a really good show now. We're waiting. That's the perfect camera. You've been waiting this whole time for it. What are you gonna do with it? Oh, you glorious machine. Whereas when you're just on a GoPro, it's like, who gives a shit? Is it stable without the stay on? All the pressure leaves. It's just there's something about the simplicity of your gear that matters in the show. It comes out in the show. I don't know that I could recommend GoPro themselves just because you never know what's gonna happen. You can't get that media mod. I'm pretty sure it's gonna corrupt your files. So it's hard to recommend them, and all their extra mods and stuff, they don't actually do what you want them to. We're all waiting for DJI and Sony to get on this bandwagon and kill the GoPro already. Slice them one time in the neck. But honestly, this is all my hobo ass needs. Can I change the... Nope. I wanted to put it on linear so we're less stupid looking, but we're right there. The audio should be decent because this is happening. But then there's the other side of the argument that this obviously looks stupid as shit. This super fisheye look, everything's distorted and weird, the colors aren't very good. There's probably noise even though it's like 100 ISO. Tiny sensor, stupid audio. It's dumb. Here's an equally goofy shot with the Olympus EM1 Mark III and the fisheye lens. Like, you probably see it immediately how much better the Olympus looks. Even though it's still fisheye and goofy. Goofy as a bitch. But it's like, gives you some semblance of dignity. So the quality does kind of matter, but I think people get way too focused on it and spend way too much money and effort mentally researching shit. I do it myself. I'm trying to wean down. I've always tried on this channel to discourage you from buying the latest thing. Like, what you have is already good enough. We get suckered into it, admittedly. That beast right there. That's the reason I no longer care about gear. Because I have the best thing ever made by anybody ever. Oh, it internally zooms. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does? No. I just sucked in a lot of dust on that one. Point is, there's a threshold that you need to meet, probably, for YouTube. My only light source went off. Oh, that battery bitch. You piece of battery shit. I hate my life so much. Oh, God. Now you see the low light performance of the GoPro. It's the Go Hobo Pro 9. Someone send help. What if I did that? Does that redeem us? Is that annoying that it's in the shot? Make do with what you have, my friend, and you'll find success. Just be unique and show some damn personality in your stupid, boring videos. I hate you all so much. I'm just so sick of people reading spec sheets. Like, we know the sheet. We've seen the sheet. Give us your opinions on it and smile sometimes, asshole. Like I am doing right now. So I'm gonna leave. We learned a lot. We had an interview. We learned not to buy things. And lights kind of matter sometimes. And I'm never prepared for anything. So I'm gonna leave. Thanks for buying it. Just subscribe for more videos.